Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Waking the Tiger. Playing as, not the Soviet Union, but over here, that little enclave, the German Empire. Yeehaw. So, it's been 2 weeks. Last time we did a mammoth stream, mounting up to 10 episodes in total. It was really delightful, and today I'm gonna do the same. Probably not. No, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long I can take this. And we'll see for how long it makes sense. And then I'm probably going to add some more streams during the week, probably next week. I mean, we have Easter coming up and all that. I know, I might even do like an Easter Sunday, Easter Monday stream thing somewhere during the day. I don't know. It's a thing I'm considering depending on how my family takes it. You know, when you have kids running around the house, that's not that easy. So, where are we? What are we doing? Tuning down the volume is what we are doing. Jeez. That should be better. I hate to shout. I mean, it makes me talk louder, which I think is okay, but then again, if I talk too loud, you get distortions and stuff, and... This looks familiar. I had this situation on Monday. For a little bit. And then it was all mine, including half of Russia. So, we're probably going to do something to that extent. So what are we going to do? Where are we? What have we done? We are bringing back the Kaiser. And there you go. It's 5 days left, and then I think there's a decision that the Netherlands have to make if they want to give him back or not. There is a slight perchance we won't... a slight percentage chance that we won't get him. Thinking faster than I can talk. Great. Which will get rid of this guy if we get the Kaiser. So, division attack, division defense, all that will be gone. Don't care that much about war support and stability because we do have enough. What else are we doing? Let's do, you know, quick stock inventory. We're looking good, it seems. Infantry equipment is coming in. We just switched that to the new guns. Artillery is coming in. We just started mechanized. We just started the Hummel, the Bumblebee, and the Panzer 4A, if I remember correctly. Come on, I just clicked you. There you go. Yeah, variant of that, and this doesn't have a variant, which is a pity. Can I? No. That is still Road to 56 and some other mods only that do that. It is a bit of a pity. I'm never gonna produce you. You might as well go away. The rest we need, so that's fine. We are importing some of these goods. Quite a lot, probably. We are focusing on close air and fighters, and then all the guns for the regular army comes last. We are doing light cruisers and destroyers. And someday we might get some convoys. Yeah, that is a thing. Might as well just do something like this. And this. Yeah, I think that's better, because we want as many of these as we can. And a handful of these. This is going to be our main navy. These are going to take the brunt of the attack, and these are just going to do all the sinking. That's a fast navy, a fast and light navy. We're going to do that. Convoys, yeah, we definitely need. Yeah, a lot. Alright, so that is looking not too bad. A little bit short on what? Rubber now. Yeah, okay. So much? 7.5%. It's great. Also, if you hadn't noticed, this bar turns yellow when you're missing something. All the others are green, as you can see. Yep, that's telling you, oh, you're missing stuff if this wasn't an indicator for you, or, you know, this one up here, which clearly tells you that you're missing stuff. So, that's pretty good, I guess. Nice. Anyway, we still have only 2 army templates, or, well, division templates. The tanks we're going to swap out as soon as we can for the medium tanks. This is going to be mechanized. We're probably going to add up to 40 combat with. Not just yet, but we will eventually. We want to put some of the artillery in here, the self-propelled. This will stay. I do want to have these two filled in, probably logistics and maintenance. This we definitely need for all the attack and defense bonus. River, amphibious, yeah, definitely. I think so. Movement in March is in March? And in April and June, you know. In March is definitely a good thing, and river as well. Just, you know, get there quicker. Forest, 5%, nah, negligible. Anyway, that's gonna be our main army, where we are gonna play the Germany with the tanks. And this is just gonna be our support. It's probably easier to get these to 40 combat with. Might even give them a field hospital. And, yeah. We'll see. If we do 40 combat with, probably we'll have a field hospital, because we will have quite some armies down here. I'm planning on one tank army that's going to do all the encirclements and spearheads and all of that. And 4 regular infantry, which we use for holding the line and, you know, take the brunt of the attack. I think that's what we're going to do, at least for our main field marshal. And if we can afford to, we will have some more. So, what are we doing here? Military factories. Yeah, we need to get our production up to speed. And I think we're working on all of this. Now, this is a bit of a tricky situation right here. Because infrastructure, you know, infrastructure does a couple things for you. First of all, it gives you a bonus in building, right? Like here, 70%. Yeah. That is bonus for A, building speed, so it doesn't take as long to build, and it's a bonus in building cost, so it doesn't cost as much to build, which again makes it quicker. So it's, you know, fastening it up twice. So the more you have, the better it is. But then again, the more you build of the infrastructure, the more expensive it gets. Or at least the longer it takes, you know, take it any way you want. That's just how it is. So the sweet spot is right here. 5 is what you want. Why can we only have 5 out of... Oh yeah, that's because it's not infrastructure. Yeah. Do we have 5 anyway? Yeah, right here. That's 5 in Wallin. That's where you want to be. But then again, since the update, every bit of infrastructure gives you more resources. And, you know, we're getting 10 resources here for free. Just by upgrading that. Well, it's not really for free, right? I mean, it costs a lot to upgrade. This... I mean, that's another 12 right there. And we need that stuff. So, it is a thing I'm considering doing. For upcoming playthroughs, I probably go just 5 for everything, and then I pick the resource-rich areas. Like, if it's just 25 and we get 4 extras, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, it's half a factory, if you trade it. But if we can get, like, 20 more steel... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna upgrade that to 10. All the resource-rich areas. If we have stuff like refineries and such, it really makes sense. You just want to squeeze the last bit out of it. So yeah, we're doing that after we did the factories, because we are above 5 for pretty much everything, so doing the factories now does make sense. And then we're going to get into all the oil. Now the way it seems, since the patch, before the patch you could build 1 refinery, then you had to research the upgrades to the refineries, and then you had to build additional refineries. Now, if you have the building slots, you can build 3, that's it. Never more, never less. If you don't have the building slots, you can only build, you know, 1, 2... Maximum is 3. And then when you actually go into research and come over here, all it does, it gives you a passive bonus. Now I'm saying all it does. It's actually great. The refineries are already there, and from one day to the other, they're just producing 1 more each. That's what you want. It's a passive upgrade. Somebody researched something and they said, hey, you know what? If we switch that vent with that filter, we can get more throughput, or more quality, or whatever. And that's what they do. They don't just build another factory just because, hey, we're a little bit slow, let's do the same thing all over again because it makes sense. So yeah, that is something we're probably going to go through if we don't invade America and get taxes at some stage. We're currently focusing on excavation, so we can get all the resources. I mean, plus 10% is awesome. Also going down here, looking good. So let's see what we're going to do. We're almost done with that, so let's just, you know, have the game run a little bit. We do have some points, which we need to spend somewhere. Since we're going to get into aircraft, we probably want to upgrade that. Agility, max speed, sounds good. Ground attack and reliability, that sounds awesome. Research time is the same for both. Don't use those. Those we only use for nukes, which we're getting into. It's almost 1940. Those would also be good, especially range for naval bombers. And the attack then, so we can sink the British fleet. I'm tempted. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be the air superiority that makes it worthwhile, right? So we're probably gonna go with that one as soon as we can. Alright, so, return of the Kaiser. Nice. Going on here, there's a lot of things we can do now. Still want that at some stage, but it's really just giving us, well, except for the output, which is great. Minus 100 on trade relations. It's just trade relations. It's not like they like us less, it's trade relations. So, you know, we don't get as much from them as other countries can get. I don't think we're trading with them right now, so it doesn't really matter. 70 days for 5% more output, it's good. See to the Eastern Front, what I want to do is I want to come down here, create the Central Powers, and recreate Austria-Hungary. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, which will then join the Central Powers. There's a couple of things we need to do for that, or they need to do specifically. They need to be non-aligned and stuff like that. Yeah. So going down here will make that be a thing. Prepare the Italian coup, get rid of Mussolini. I think that's something we want to rush as best as we can, so that this guy doesn't get tempted to join the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Yeah. But for now, honestly, that one. Because if we look in here, we have 4 research slots, and Germany usually has, what, up to 6? I have to look in there and see where the last one is. We're finishing some of them relatively soon, but if we have a look, it's 1939. Don't have paratroopers yet, which is a thing that we might want to have, or Marines, one of the two, definitely. We did rush this, we are up to speed here, so that's looking good. We have all of this, and half of this. I definitely want that, which we're working on, and that, which we're working on. And definitely that, probably that. I mean, the more resources we retain, the more fighting vehicles we retain, and all that stuff, the less we need to produce, so it's better for us. Also doesn't drop the elite level, the veterancy of the troops as much, because we don't lose as many tanks, or, you know, equipment and stuff. This is up to speed. Don't need to worry here for the next 4 years. This is just that one, and then probably straight into that. Oh, 73 days? Well, it's not straight into that then. Okay, it's good. This is definitely up to speed. Almost done. We're up to speed here for another couple months, and then we need to get 2 ships, and then we're good. Also want to get that, and then probably straight away this. So there is stuff to research here. This has to be done. If we want to have a navy that actually succeeds in doing anything, we need to do this. Getting close, which is why I'm selecting, you know, the fighter company. I definitely want the better fighters, and I want more air support, so the tanks can do more damage and doesn't get, you know, driven back as much. And I also want these. You know, we don't have the biggest navy. We need to compensate. And obviously, you know, we need to go down here. We need to have the range to drop nukes. All of this needs to be done, so yeah, it's a thing. These 2 still need to be done, and then we're almost down here already, which needs to be done. We're getting close! Which is why I want that 5%, and then hop right into that one. 480 days, 5% is a lot, and it gives us another 2%. So yeah, that's one thing you will want to have. Also, jets and stuff. Which is still 3 years, so that's good. And then here, well, there's one missing. There's one missing. And we haven't done any of these. We do have some of these factories, I believe. Or refineries, I should say. So might as well just get the best out of it and save on civilian factories so we can use them for construction. This needs to be done. So, yeah. Research slot. There you go. Let's run the game again. What? British and the French have refused to accept the return of our Kaiser. Oh, look at that. Calling it an outrage that the supposed instigator of the Great War is allowed to return to his throne. That's like a 5% chance. Seriously. Hey, FCA. Here we go. They're mobilizing the forces against us and have issued an ultimatum that our forces back down at once and return the Kaiser to his exile or our nations are at war. The British and the Friends. The Friends? The French? Ah. That is quite true. What? The communist supporters start a civil war? In France? That says friends. I'm doing it again. That says France at the top, right? So this is all in France. I like that. How you looking? Ouch. Well, that's not too bad. I'm totally unprepared for that. Well, if they start their civil war, half of these troops, or at least a couple of these troops, will go somewhere else. These guys are not in the Allies yet. Question is, do they join? This is not a defensive war by the Allies. They are declaring war on us, which is a thing that I haven't seen at all yet. Ah. 5 minutes into the stream, and we're getting our bots handed to us. Awesome, yeah, sure. Let's do that. Alright, stop the game. That is not much of a French commune there, buddies. Where's my army? What was that? Sid has hosted you with 11 viewers. Now look at you, Sid. Did you just finish streaming Morrowind, I think, right? That's awesome. Hello, everybody. Sit back, relax, enjoy, have fun. You're 2 seconds late. France has declared war on the German Kaiserreich. And we still don't have our Kaiser back. Well, at least we still have our attack and defense and core territory. Unless that changes at midnight, that might be a thing. We have 30 divisions and 3 tank divisions. And France... France has 100 and something troops. Oh boy. We just finished our civil wars, we haven't had time to rebuild, everything is down the drain, and we're not even producing light tanks anymore. And we're short on light tanks, that is bad. Oh, that is bad. We have 300 medium tanks. Can we do this? How much? That works. We can do that twice. Yes. 360 less light tanks needed. Ooh. Oh, that pretty much triples that. That's cool. I'm taking that. That should look better right now. Yeah, that's better. We don't have enough to switch this out. Or how many do we need? It's not the same amount, right? Is it? Let's see. It doesn't tell you how much it is because it's too expensive. That's bollocks. 36 per. So that's what? 108. Pretty much. We have 48. 60 short. Dang it! Better for you? Well, have a good night, Sid. Enjoy. Alright, so. There's a Maginot line here. 10 out of 10. Great. As long as these guys don't join the Allies and also declare war on us, I don't have an issue with it. They haven't been called in yet. I like this new interface. This is really great. French commune is on our side. That's gorgeous. It won't help. They are there. This is not doing anything. So... well, it is what we need to do. We don't have a Schlieffenplan in place or anything like that. You guys... ah, crap. If these guys join, we will have naval invasions to take care of. I don't like that at all. Can you... hello? Oh, yeah. Wrong map mode. That's something they should fix. Alright, do this, and only do this. Needs 3 divisions, we have 6, so there will be 2 in every port. That's great. If they do land, they don't get the port. 2 divisions should be good enough for that. I mean, they do have support, artillery, and all that in there, right? Yeah, no, that should be good. And that guy has... that is good. Camouflage expert, yeah. Didn't he have the better defense? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I mean, he is not that good, but he's good in attacking, so you can just throw them back into the sea. It's awesome. Alright, where's our Air Force? We do have an Air Force. Somewhere. There you go. What am I gonna do with you? Should probably assign you back to the armies down here. You go here. You here. You here. What is that? Tactical bomber. That's the fighters. Those are the guys I need. One here.